This is Word to the Nerd, and today we are reviewing this figure. This is the Change TOQ1 Red. So this is its box. Just cool art. As you can see, it says here Change TOQ1 Red. Some side art over here with some, that's the gimmick at the top. Each ranger has a number and they can change that. Some more art, and then this is the back of the box. A lot of accessories, 7 different weapons, as well as better look at the gimmick, which we will check out a little bit later. Okay, so it comes in a clamshell case if you're interested, and as you can see beside Finn over there, it does have some instructions, which is always a classy touch, or a nice touch from the toy manufacturers in Japan. Okay, so just first glance, this figure looks pretty nice. Let's do a little comparison in size. It's just about the same size as Finn. Let me just pull the camera back here. About the same size as Finn, and this is a WWE basic figure. William Regal. This is one of the earlier designs, so it's a bit taller, which would make sense because William Regal is a taller man. The figures from these lines, this line, tend to follow the actual person's height, so it would make sense. But it's just pretty crazy to think that a Black Series figure and this figure right here just completely short compared to a basic figure. But again, they're trying to follow the heights of the real life people. They are emulating these figures. Alright, again, just look at that. It's a very nice looking figure at the front. So the belt is pretty nice silver here. The morpher is pretty cool. The crane crack visor is pretty cool as well. I keep saying pretty cool, but yeah, it's actually a nice looking figure. I like the shade of red they use. Very plain gloves, but the Super Sentai series or the Power Rangers series, although having some nice detail in their costumes, are not known for super intricate designs. However, this figure does not look good from the back. There, as you can see, there's just a lot of screws just everywhere. I'm not a big fan of this. I wish they could have covered it, but for the posability and all of that, I don't know, I think it's kind of okay. As a collector, I do like the idea that my figure has metal parts in them. It just feels a bit more premium. It feels a bit light, but then again, it's a slim figure, but in the hand it doesn't feel like something you can throw away. It doesn't feel like it's just not like throw away kind of light. It's fairly light. It is a toy, but you can feel it has a bit of heft. Alright, and again, the details up front, very nice. So let's look at how poseable this one is. So head goes down that far and goes up that far, just to give you a better idea. So goes up that far, goes down that far, not much. And then it allows for 360-degree rotation. Shoulder joint goes like that and goes out that far. But yeah, you can it goes out farther, I think, when it's up overhead, but no, it's just the same. Alright, and then single jointed elbows. Again, I like at the elbows, I don't mind seeing metal parts, especially it's not a screw head, it's blocked off. It's a shiny like chrome ball inside, so that's cool. Elbow, single joint, bicep swivel, cool. And then a 360-degree rotation with the hip swivel. The legs or the hips, hips has that segmented hip joint that I tend to see a lot in figures. I remember the DC Universe line, I think, had that. Not the biggest fan because it really makes the toy look like a toy. I really like ball joints instead. Sort of like what Finn has here. I like the idea of just sort of rounded out shapes instead of chopped up looking like a puzzle piece, you know. It just feels more natural the other way. Anyway, as for posability, it goes, yeah, it moves forward and backward that far, and opens up that far, and single jointed knee with some thigh swivel. Forgot to mention, but at the wrist there is a single wrist swivel here. That's pretty great. And then yeah, we can call it an ankle pivot and an ankle swivel because this foot right here is on a ball joint, so that's pretty great. Alright, let's now move on to the accessories. As mentioned earlier, there are a lot of accessories. So each Ranger, just like in the original Power Ranger, has their unique weapon. With the Red Ranger, of course, you have the sword, which fits nicely in his hand, but it doesn't have any finger joints, so yeah, you just pretty much have to jam it in there. But it fits well, it fits nicely. You can do some poses here like that. I don't know, I'm just messing around with it. And yeah, everything pretty much fits well. You can make him dual wield some stuff. This is the Pink Ranger's, I don't know, hand claw thing. That's pretty cool. And since in the box it says that if you can see that Pink Ranger is number 5, we can change it to move to number 5. So there's a gear here, so you see from 4, 5, and move from 1, you can move it back up to 5, and at the head you can also change it from 1, you can see that, to 5. So pulling this up makes it easier, the exhaust of the train, but even without doing that, you can pretty much move the numbers. So yeah, that's the accessories, and it has a lot. Again, it has the sort of special gun for the Blue Ranger, and then you can have the axe thing of the Green Ranger in his hand, so that's pretty cool. And just to highlight everything, here's the Yellow Ranger's hammer, okay. And the basic weapon is this gun, which also has the sword form available right here, which we can just jam in his hand. Oh, it's backwards there. So those are the accessories. Now I think this figure is pretty cool. It does have some you know, some flaws, some cons if you think about it, but I like with just how much they put into this. I got this on sale. Again, this was from 2013, so yeah, I got it for a cheaper price, but I have to say it's pretty much a bargain. Again, you have a lot of accessories, which each of them have great detail, so that's pretty cool. Even the sword here, so there's a crane crane track details over there. It's kind of phallic though, but let's not think about that. Yeah, so yeah, some very nice detail on the figures. I can't really say much more. I really like it. Just to compare just how much movement you get out of these. Yeah, just a lot of movement. Let's compare posability with the other figures. This is some Mattel basic figure, and yeah, not much movement. Single joint knee, not much hip movement. Sorry about that. With the Finn figure, it has a lot of nice posability, but doesn't have the the bicep swivel, doesn't have a hip swivel. It does have a torso swivel, but not sure how much I'll use that. So yeah, in terms of posability, in terms of look and design, this is very good. I actually really like this figure. The big problem I have is the back part, where it's just, you know, a lot of clutter. I hope they could have covered it up. See, there's just even holes by his butt, which is weird. And another thing I'm not too fond of is in the show in TOQger, these weapons can come together and combine to make the typical Power Ranger cannon, but I don't think this one is designed for that. I've tried it a few times, just doesn't work. It's a pretty cool idea, but you know, it's just not there. I think you move it here, and then that's a giant handle and stuff like that. So yeah, this has been our review of Change TOQ1 Red, and I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a solid. You know what? I'll give it a solid 8. It's a really fun action figure. I would play with this a lot. But yeah, it could be improved upon. Now, if you like this review or if you want to see me improve my reviews, please comment below on what I can do better. Like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be the first of many videos on my channel. Again, this has been Word to the Nerd, and thank you so much.